tell people on, look, I forgot, I even got a gift to make me remember, a coaster, and it's, so, since you're just joining me, yes, Haven, I know. So tell your people that that I am doing groups now. If they're outside, even better. So if you're just joining me, I am doing some giveaways. I know you saw that in the title, didn't you? So you jumped on. You're like, what is she giving away? Let me tell you. Today, because we decided earlier, I'm going to give 1,000 names for joy. So if you share this and make a watch party, I will see that, and then I will be able to kind of look through. I know picking the numbers was the funniest thing. Ugh, it was a cacophony of issues and errors. It was hilarious. But what but I don't think nobody's going to see that on YouTube because they can't see your messages. They can only, they would have to go to my page, which they can. You could watch it. It's on it will be on my page forever. But if you share and make a watch party, I will see that, and I will put you down, and then I'll randomize the numbers, and I will do a whole like Excel spreadsheet on how to like give the right person, making it random. So make sure you do that. That's what I'm going to do this whatever time period. I'm not, like I said this month earlier, at one time I will be doing my glitter Buddha. Will definitely, he'll get fixed up. Even a little rough around the edges because of moving, but I will do my glitter Buddha another time. I will do mini readings. I will do my sprays, my saging stuff that I have, and I do have black tourmaline candles that I'm going to, because you know black tourmaline's my favorite, that black tourmaline candles that I'm going to be making that are also going to be part of it. So, and all of these products will actually, except for the glitter Buddha and the book, will at some point be for sale on my website. So if you haven't joined my website, please, or given me your email address so you can get messages, be on my list, find me at Jani, Jani Cook, COOKE.com, JaniCook.com, and a little pop-up should say, do you want to give me your email address? And you'll, hopefully you decide to give me your email address, and then we will go from there. Make sense? What question, does anybody have any questions today? I think I'm going to just jump out for questions. Any metaphysical questions or non-metaphysical questions? Like, why is the sky blue? Or will it rain enough so the trees can make it through fall? Oh, Kendra, nice question. Yeah, I can, oh, right. Oh, Carrie, you're so sweet. I could use a porch. You have a humongous porch. I would totally could use a porch. Like, Carrie, can I do a group reading on your porch? How many people do you need for a group reading? I was saying 8 people, 8 to 10 people, 8 to 10 people for a group, and at that point it would be hopefully outside on a deck someplace. Black tourmaline. Why is it my favorite? That's a good question. Thank you, Carrie. I might take you up on that. I will try not to. So black tourmaline, why is it my favorite? Now, there's a couple things I want to say about black tourmaline. First and foremost, you need to have your own personal relationship with your stones, with your gems or your crystals or your cards, which I actually, maybe I should just pull some cards for you guys. I got a super cool new deck. Let me think about that. It was a gift. A friend of mine who came to help me out while I had surgery brought me a brand new awesome deck. So black tourmaline is my favorite because when I hold black tourmaline, it's like the world goes quiet. Yes, I'm going to talk about that too because I'm going to tell you guys about a reading that I just had. So let me finish up about black tourmaline. So it is a very much, it repels negativity. Now I know, like, they would say that about uh, pink quartz, right? Repels negativity, quartz, all these different ones. I never felt that. So whenever I picked up quartz, I like rose quartz, be like, you feel love. And I'm like, not really. Or you feel like you're, like it repels negativity. I was like, it doesn't feel that way to me at all. I needed to have you have to have your own personal relationship. And this is selenite that I like as well. And it helps to charge it. But I picked up black tourmaline and everything went, like I knew that was mine. So I use it to make full moon spray. I use it to make new moon spray. I use it all the time for myself. It's a very calming, but here is what's really, really important about your gems and crystals. You don't just get them and do nothing, right? You actually need to set intention with your stuff. You need to set intention with your, I would even say like intention with your tourmaline, intention with your selenite, anything that you have that is a crystal, definitely, where can I get a boulder of black tourmaline? You don't need a whole boulder. It may feel that way, but so that's what I really like. And actually, just keep your eye out because I will be having, I'll be making my, actually, I might even do it tonight. I'm going to channel the full moon and new moon spray. So what does it mean by that? So I use organic essential oils, and I just wait to be like, they'll tell me what needs to get put in it, and then I put it in there. And it's been out in the full moon with black tourmaline, so it's imprinted with this with my black tourmaline, which I've intended to repel negativity and to do things. And we'll talk about those sprays another time. But I want to tell you, because can you talk a little bit about about the stress everywhere right now? How to stay positive. So it's really hard because I find myself in that stress as well as a human being. So even though I'm a medium, and I just want to make sure it said this, my life is not perfect. And I always like to joke and say if I'm not really, I don't want to say allowed, I can use mediumship and psychic capabilities in my life. Sometimes it's not my priority, but if I was able to all the time, I wouldn't be able to mess up exquisitely, which could mean like posting stuff on Facebook. I'd like start a little war. But I'm going to tell you something. I just had a reading with somebody. I did a Zoom reading, and I had all that day just said, because I have an amazing friend of mine who is been my lifelong friend, who is deeply into this QAnon thing, which I am question. And that creates a lot of stress in my life. So I literally was all day before this reading, and I didn't think it was going to come into my reading. I was asking, like, please, can you give me a sign? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? I'm really needing clarity around this because I don't want it to be like coming from me. I just need to I don't want this coming from me. It's such a big thing. I don't want it coming from me. So I did this session, and it was a Zoom session, and it was a regular mediumship session, and I'm doing it, and this adorable, cute little grandmother comes over and gives her message, and then she turns. I mean, I think she's telling her granddaughter here that it's not. She's like, well, I don't know if you believe in these QAnon things and that kind of stuff. I'm like, because she's talking about it right now. She's saying it's not real. And she's like, no, I don't believe. I'm like, oh, so she's saying that for me. So it was an interest, I had never, and that was the first time. I know I always say, every single time I remember reading, there's always something new, right? And it was the first time that I had asked a question to spirit, like my team spirit, my group of guides, my everything, and it came through in a session to a client. So So how do you stay positive in this? This book right here will give you everything you need to stay positive. And I'm going to say it this way, in a Course of Miracles kind of way, in a Byron Katie kind of way, in a Paul Selig kind of way, that nothing on this earth can hurt you, not death, not anything. You can walk around and decide that you're going to be unhappy about things, complaining about things, upset about things. But is it true? Is it like go to the core of who you are? Is it true? I mean, Byron Katie does it a lot, and I don't know where you stand, because it could be like, what if Hillary Clinton? So let's just imagine two scenarios here. So I'm not separating anybody out of this because I don't want to. What if Hillary Clinton was president? Does your happiness depend on who the president is? Does your happiness depend on it? Like who you are as an individual? That's kind of what I want to say. Like, is it true that she shouldn't be president, or he shouldn't be president, or this person shouldn't be the senator, or that person shouldn't be a senator? Like in the political scheme, because I know I'm going right to politics, right? Because that is the most volatile area that we have right now. Is it true? And if you go onto a higher metaphysical plane, you can look at this and go, the only thing that's real is my reaction to it. The only thing that's real is your reaction to your husband, wife leaving you, your reaction to your kids yelling at you, your reaction to, those are all of, and we're getting deep here tonight. Maybe it's too deep. Too deep for a share giveaway night? Maybe it's just too deep. I know. The thing is, if there are negative Nancys out there, and there are negative people, but you have to decide who you're going to vibrate and vibe with. It's important that you understand that your vibrations you're putting them out there. So understand that I fall on this a lot right now because I have my own personal set of beliefs. I have my own upbringing. I have my own biases. I have my own stuff that goes on, right? Just like all y'all. But I do think that we can absolutely get freedom by, and remember that, like, 1,000 Names for Joy. This is it. She's like, I mean, maybe I should write a book, but geez, this book is amazing. My book will be like, let's look in the clouds. What do you see happening? How many of you, and like, have you seen the UFOs yet? Have you seen people walking on the clouds yet? Have you seen all of this? Anyway, so I probably talked a long time already. How long have I talked? Forever. Does anybody know? Oh, it's only been 35 minutes. Feels like an hour. Start talking about politics, everything goes whoa, 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 whoa. So again, I'm going to say this one last time, in case you joined and you are like, I don't really, Janny said she's going to give something away. What is she giving away? Today, I'm going to be giving away this book. So if you make sure that you create a watch party or share this on your feed somehow, I will see that. I will randomize. Give everybody a number. I'll put it in an Excel spreadsheet. I'll do a randomizer through Google and then pick a number, and that's who gets it. So now we'll email you, and I will also let everybody know. And I will be doing other giveaways as time goes by. It would be nice if I could stick to a schedule, but I've got a busy schedule, so it doesn't. So next time, maybe I will do a glitter Buddha. Imagine the Buddha fixed up, and this is a heart chakra, and then your power comes from your heart. Your power doesn't come from your head. It comes from your heart and how you express yourself. And so you do the watch party and you like my page, I'll be able to see both of those things. And again, I'll randomize, I'll let everybody know. But until then, which means I'm going to have work to do tonight, see light, be light. Just know that you are 100% loved and cared for in this world, even in this crazy world. I promise you. Okay? Adios, my loves. Take care. Bye.